You spent decades becoming the person your team leans on. You open an AI tool, type two words, write report, and what comes back is the kind of generic, hollow answer you'd give someone who hadn't actually asked you anything real. You mutter useless, close the tab, and there it is again. That quiet thought that the younger ones at work have worked out something you haven't. That feeling isn't really about the chatbot. It's the sense that everyone else has figured out the trick and you're the one standing there without it. You've spent 30 years building real judgment, and somehow this machine just made you feel like a beginner again. Here's the part nobody tells you: the problem was never your experience. The problem was two words: AI isn't smarter than you. And it isn't reading your mind either. Think of it less like a genius colleague and more like a mirror. A mirror only shows you what you put in front of it. Two vague words in, two vague words worth of help out. That's not a verdict on your judgment, it's just how the tool works. Think about briefing the graduate you've been mentoring. You wouldn't walk past their desk, say, write the report, and keep going. You tell them who it's actually for, when it's due, what's already been tried and didn't land, and what good looks like. Because you've learned the hard way that vague instructions get vague work back. You already do this constantly. You just haven't been doing it with the chatbot. That's really the whole secret. The people who seem to get good results from AI aren't smarter or more switched on. They're just used to giving a machine the same detail you'd give a junior colleague. And it turns out your kind of experience is worth more than ever, not less. One of the biggest studies of its kind looked at more than a billion job ads across dozens of countries and found that the roles growing fastest right now are the ones where people bring judgment after AI handles the routine groundwork, growing about twice as fast, with wages climbing faster too. AI is mostly soaking up the routine entry level tasks, the kind juniors used to learn the ropes on, which means the hard won experience you've already got is becoming the rarer, more valuable thing, not the redundant one. Your decades of context, the stuff you know without even having to think about it, is exactly the ingredient AI is missing. It's sitting right there in your head. It just hasn't made it into the box yet. Your brain treats that empty chat box like a test, which is why it feels safer to keep things short and hope for the best. But it's not a test, it's a briefing. And you've given thousands of those in your working life. So next time you ask AI for something, try adding three short lines before you hit send: who it's for, what you've already tried, and what good actually looks like when it's done. That's it. Same effort as briefing your graduate properly instead of firing off two words and hoping they read your mind. Picture yourself weeks later at the same screen, same tool, same blank box. But this time you write it like you're briefing the graduate standing at your desk: the audience, the deadline, what good looks like. The answer that comes back actually sounds like it understands your work. You nod, add one more line, and keep going. Not because the AI got smarter, because you finally gave it the experience you'd had all along.